Hi, I'm Steph. I'm from Delaware County. I'm 38 years old. I came to Philly about 2-3 years ago. Looking to go back.
How you doing, Miss Steph?
Good, good.
It's a nice
beautiful,
day.
beautiful day today.
Yeah. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you, thank you.
And you say you're from Delaware County?
I am.
And what brought you to Philadelphia?
In all honesty, drugs led me here. One day I was sick, I couldn't find them, so I came here and kind of got stuck.
And how did you get introduced to drugs?
Friends, very close friends actually.
How old was you at the time?
16. Yep.
So like most people would start with weed.
Pretty much. I started right away with Percocets, and then it led to heroin and led to crystal meth, and it just keeps going and it don't stop until you want to get ready to get better. I just got on methadone today, so.
So are you still taking the fentanyl even though you're on the methadone?
I am. Until I start to feel better, I'm definitely looking to get off of it.
And how much fentanyl a day would you say you use?
About half a bundle a day. It was a lot more until the methadone.
And how do you support your habit?
Friends help me out. When I go get my subscript and stuff like that. Family, yep.
Speaking of family, how was your childhood coming up?
Not bad at all. It was actually really good. It was, I grew up in a healthy home, and and my brother and my sister, we all ended up kind of getting together and using. So it was like all three of us.
Do you still go back and visit home?
I'm trying not to now. That's why I'm going back there, just so I can get, my shit together.
Have you ever had any clean time in between?
Yeah. I actually had 7 years on methadone. So, it was the best time of my life. You know what I mean?
And what would you say brought you back to using drugs again?
Coming to Kensington.
You have any kids?
I do. 5.
Do you still talk to them?
I haven't in a little while. I feel a little bad for talking to them, or I feel a little bad having to talk to them like this. So I'm trying to get my shit together, then I can actually, have them again.
Well, that's good, because all kids deserve, their loved ones.
Definitely.
And it's no judgment, because I have made mistakes with my kids too. But what I have come to find out is that when I was running, and what kept me running, because I said I was ashamed. And that's what kept me running, from being ashamed. But once I went back, they was happy to see me, and I'm not gonna say they forgot about it, but they was just glad I was there, so our past, really don't matter, It's what we doing today.
Yep. I agree.
Have you ever experienced any withdrawals?
No, not really.
How did you use your fentanyl?
I smoke it.
Well, I pray for you, and I hope that you go get it together. You seem passionate about really want to go getting it together.
Definitely do. My family, my kids deserve it. So do I.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
And what kind of jobs had you had?
Just little jobs. Like I worked at Wawa before, and me and my mom, we would do cleaning. That's something that I like doing. So,
What's some of your favorite foods?
I love everything. Anything that's fattening. Yep.
Well, it seems like you deal with a lot of shame. So, do you really care about what people think about you?
No, I really don't.
And for people who seems to judge addicts, what would you say to them?
You have to be in my shoes. Yep.
So, what's your plans for the rest of the day?
Just to chill and have a day by myself. Usually people are all in my face, but I'm just gonna hang out.
What's your living situation?
I'm at Beacon House. It's a shelter right now. They're helping me with housing, stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah? So, how long do you have to stay there before they give you housing?
I'm not sure. It depends.
Well, that's good. At least they're going to help you,
Yep.
and you said Beacon House?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
for,
That's over at Huntington.
and for people that's out here that's addicted and they struggling and they looking for housing, what would they have to do? Just go to Beacon Point?
Prevention point would be better. And let them reach out. And they'll put them in they'll place them where they should be, Yep.
And since you've been out here in Kensington, have you been through any horror stories or experienced any of them?
Honestly, not really. I stay out of the trouble.
So you stick to yourself?
I do. Yep.
Well,
I'm a homebody.
well, that's good,
Yep.
And if your family was watching this video, what would you like to say to them?
And I love them and that I'm slowly getting my life back together and I want them to be part of it. And, I miss them.
So once you get clean, is there any chance that you will ever come back to Kensington Avenue?
No. No, I might come back. I wouldn't mind, donating and doing some of the stuff that other people do.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you have a heart.
Yeah.
And that's good, because
I don't want to see anybody in my spot,
right. And see, we could use more people like you, to come back and help. And numbers are in strengths. So if we are coming back on the positive vibe, we could turn this around.
Definitely.
And if your kids was watching, what would you want to say to them?
Same. I love them and, that I'm going to be there to help them and be there to love them like a mom's supposed to be.
And how long does it take, for you to get sick again after you take a bag?
It depends, really. I don't really get sick, so because I keep it to where I'm good.
And what you mean by you keep it to where you're good? You don't overdo it?
Yep. Exactly.
Know your limits.
Yeah. And I haven't before, but I am now. Now that I'm on methadone.
And what would happen though if you miss a day going down to get your methadone? What would happen?
I would be sick. And I'm going to have to transfer my methadone clinic to Delaware County.
So it would be like the same sickness as the fentanyl?
Pretty much. Yep.
Well, hopefully that don't happen, Mm-hmm. And I'll pray for you, and hopefully you come off the fentanyl altogether,
Yep. Thank you. Thank you for having me here and talking to me,
And thank you for talking to me. And before we end this interview, is there anything else you would like to add?
No, I just hope I'm going to get clean and succeed like I'm supposed to. For my kids, my family.
Thank you. And with that, you have a good day, man.
You too. Thank you.